Small, cute, and deadly, these animatronic pups can help soldiers on field missions by carrying rifles, missiles, and even flamethrowers. But unlike your pet dogs simply playing fetch, these robotic dogs are semi-autonomous killing machines, capable of shooting targets with accuracies that would impress the most experienced military veterans. While still a long way from replacing able-bodied military men, these robots can significantly improve the performance of troops by holding their own in rough terrains. It can maintain its balance on stairs and walk for more than 5 hours on a single battery charge. Earlier models, like the Unitree B1, can even walk underwater, giving them realistic applications in the Navy as well. Considering their size, they're also surprisingly strong, with the B1 being able to carry up to 80 kilograms, almost twice its weight. However, these dogs aren't limited to military operations. The parent company of these impressive robots is marketing them for industrial uses too, where they can monitor agricultural farms or industrial sites in all kinds of weather conditions and across any terrain. For just $100,000, you could get a robot dog customized to meet your work needs. These intelligent robots could become nefarious tools for extortion and intimidation. I mean, think about it. How would you outrun a quadruped robotic dog that could chase you for 5 hours straight and even ward through water? Unless the owner were to shut it off, they would be practically unstoppable for one person to take on alone. That's why China's looking at the possibility of reducing human casualties by employing more of these robotic dogs to on-site operations. Instead of putting 10 men in harm's way, you could send 3 men with 2 dogs fitted with missiles to complete a mission. While that sounds like a great idea to preserve human lives, it also means China might see itself trimming its human military might in favor of easily programmable and efficient robot dogs. Unfortunately, other countries treading the same path are bound to make the same decisions further down the line, thinning their military conscription requirements in favor of an elite class of engineers and soldiers that can carry out successful missions with less manpower. At the end of the day, world militaries are also concerned with their bottom line and how to utilize their budget efficiently. Fewer men on the field means fewer wages and veteran benefits, which means governments can direct more money to improve their AI systems and have a bigger lead over the competition. Recently, the US made military history by announcing that its army would officially be the first in the world to incorporate generative artificial intelligence (AI) into its operations. They announced that the program they're launching would help Army officers code faster and analyze complex data more efficiently. And while all that sounds harmless, it's doubtful it stops there. As far back as 2018, there have been speculations that the Pentagon was secretly using AI to find hidden nuclear weapons. If that's true, disclosing such information could be a matter of national security, and it would be understandable if they decided to keep the details under lock and key. Interestingly, the US Department of Defense announced its intentions to develop autonomous AI application warfighters can trust. Matt Turek, the deputy director of the department's Information Innovation Office, elaborated that 70% of DARPA's programs use AI in one form or the other. However, DARPA is also working on developing Bolt-M drones, which can carry explosive munitions over active combat scenarios and drop them on enemy targets. Originally intended for surveillance and search and rescue operations, these drones can now use complex AI algorithms to identify targets and detonate their payload. As a result, the military has dubbed these bots as kamikaze drones. This technology, once effective, could instantly change the tides of a battle, acting as a trump card for the US military when it works. Despite how impressive these drones are, there's no denying that their lack of human judgment raises several ethical concerns. Human soldiers aren't just flesh and bone. They routinely have to make decisions based on context and intuition. Autonomous systems lack ethical judgment and are more prone to make ruthless decisions that could cause real damage. After all, these drones would have to rely heavily on pre-programmed algorithms and data input that can't possibly account for every nuanced situation. So how much control should humans retain over these systems, and how would it change our interpretations of laws regarding war moving forward? After all, most of the international laws set by the Geneva Convention are based on the assumption that humans are responsible for their actions in combat. When we take human oversight out of the equation, it becomes increasingly difficult to pinpoint the person responsible when a kamikaze drone drops a missile. And while some people argue that autonomous systems would reduce civilian casualties, it only takes one mistake to escalate us. But with research on these drones pressing forward, it seems many people underestimate the value of human oversight on the battlefield, even though it has saved us from a nuclear Armageddon. For context, on the 26th of September 1983, Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Petrov, a member of the Soviet Union, received early warning alarms at his military base that the US had launched a missile attack on the Soviet Union. According to protocol, Petrov's next line of action should have been to retaliate with a counter-nuclear attack, which would have triggered a series of attacks that would have assured mutually assured destruction of multiple countries. However, Petrov dismissed these warning systems, correctly judging them to be false alarms, and successfully avoiding the beginning of World War III. If we were to go back in time and switch this officer with an AI who would have simply followed what it's programmed to do, it would have autonomously launched nuclear missiles at the enemy, triggering a catastrophic response that would have changed the world as we know it. The fact is, we can't program human intuition into AI systems because they're always set to follow an algorithm and could easily make the wrong call. At the end of the day, these secret projects where governments try to exploit AI come from knowing the enemy is doing the same, and no country wants to feel like they're being left behind. As Turek puts it, AI development is such a priority to prevent an unexpected breakthrough in technology or strategic surprise by adversaries who might be developing advanced capabilities. It's like we're locked in a showdown from the Wild West, with AI being the bullet. The problem with showdowns is that someone always gets hurt, and if we bite off more than we can chew, we could be in serious trouble. That's why it's no surprise that China is equally working on swarming AI drones that can overwhelm enemy defenses. There's absolutely no doubt that they intend to match the DARPA's autonomous Bot M. In a display of their military position, in mid-October, China conducted extensive military drills with aerial vehicles around Taiwan's border to act as a stern warning. As an ally, the head of the US Indo-Pacific Command threatened to turn Taiwan's strait into an unmanned hellscape by deploying their own drone fleet to counter China's. Thus, with both sides eager to launch an attack without the fear of losing significant manpower in the crossfire, there's every likelihood things could quickly escalate, causing an international incident. And that brings us to another problem with using autonomous AI to fight our battles. Without human lives at risk, countries are more likely to greenlight their drones, taking drastic measures, potentially lowering the barrier for war and brewing more conflict in the world. So rather than keep us safer, AI-powered weapons could disrupt the delicate assurance of peace in most countries. We'd essentially throw ourselves back into the Middle Ages, where the fear of war loomed heavy and constant over the lives of normal civilians. But rather than step back and evaluate how AI seems to be pushing us closer to the brink of war, the US seems more concerned with playing catch-up to China's swarming AI technology by building more drones to match their members. Unsurprisingly, this is an extremely expensive undertaking, forcing the military to request an additional $2.4 billion in their 2025 budget to go towards creating unmanned aircraft systems. These are funds that could go towards improving the country's healthcare or educational system, but will now have to go towards ensuring the US stays ahead in this inevitable AI-powered weapons race. And while we don't have numbers on how many drones China currently has in its military, it's unlikely these funds will bring the US closer to matching the world's leading exporter of combat drones. So, besides the US and China, more countries like Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and even Ethiopia are stocking up on weaponized AI power to not get left out of the loop. This AI footage is so shocking that even Elon Musk gave it an exclamation mark. In this video, AI tracks employees in a coffee shop, counting how many cups each one makes. Amazon uses similar tech in its warehouses to monitor workers and even fire them for low productivity. And it's only the beginning. Soon, AI will track everything in your life. Welcome to the world of constant surveillance. China's working on a multi-million-dollar surveillance project that links millions of cameras within cities and uses AI and facial recognition technology to monitor public spaces. That would mean the Chinese government could essentially track its citizens' movements, raising human rights concerns, and the potential that this technology could violate people's rights to freedom and movement. The scariest part about these advancements is that we're probably only seeing the tip of the iceberg. Most of the inner workings of the US military's use of AI and how precise China's AI-enhanced surveillance systems are shrouded in mystery to ensure we remain unsuspecting. As a result, we could wake up one day and suddenly find ourselves in a totalitarian state where the AI systems in our humanoid assistants, self-driving cars, street cameras, and military drones are always watching us. It would be like a futuristic version of George Orwell's dystopian novel 1984, where Big Brother is always watching you. And by the time the scales fall off of our eyes, it may already be too late. So without meaning to sound melodramatic, it's clear that as world superpowers, the US and China are hiding some of the most dangerous AI robots. And when it comes to light, it could be catastrophic for the human race. For example, China doesn't plan to stop at merely monitoring citizens with their comprehensive facial recognition technology. There are talks of the government linking the data they collect from their surveillance systems with a social credit score system. In other words, if a person diligently follows traffic rules, recycles, and occasionally volunteers, it could potentially boost their credit scores. On the flip side, if one of the many cameras in the city catches you stealing or defacing government property, you could lose valuable points. And while that sounds like the world's most effective punishment and reward system, it still sends chills down your spine knowing your every action is constantly being monitored and there's no room for slip-ups. Besides, the Chinese government could easily reinforce this system to keep people in line by using your score to determine what jobs you can get or whether you can even leave the country. A couple years ago, embarking on such a project would have been impossible. With a population of slightly over 1.4 billion people, there would be no way to collect and organize such a vast amount of data. But thanks to AI technology, the country can effectively integrate data from multiple sources, including your very own mobile phone, and create a comprehensive digital profile for each individual. It might sound like a scary and unbelievable episode of Black Mirror, but we're closer than ever to this reality. To make matters worse, if China decides to use predictive modeling programs, they could have AI analyze patterns based on current data to predict future behavior. That means they could effectively create a watch list of criminals or government dissenters before these citizens ever act on those intentions. Such advanced analytics would create a super surveillance state, allowing the country to nip potential revolutionists in the bud and giving them total control over their citizens' lives. The system would also be able to automatically alert authorities when someone breaks the law or deviates from social norms, making it impossible for anyone to plan a coup or speak up in the face of injustice. As scary as that sounds, it only gets worse. Not only is AI advanced enough to watch us 24/7 and create digital profiles based on our movements and actions, but they're also smart enough to end human lives. Research on autonomous AI-powered machines have been in the works for quite some time, with Tesla front and center with their self-driving cars and humanoid robots that can clean up after you. However, the military is now looking for ways to exploit these more advanced AI algorithms to make autonomous combat drones that can strike enemy lines. That brings us to our next problem: AI replacing humans across all sectors. You see, AI isn't just dangerous because of its physical ability to harm us. Millions of people across the world face an uncertain future of unemployment because AI is now doing their jobs at a much more efficient and cheaper rate. Even socially, we're at risk of feeling more alone than ever before, with advancements in artificial intelligence being able to hold conversations in real time and express human-like emotions in their tone. Now, couple these dangers with the potential of hidden AI projects discovering new age weapons, and it seems like humans are toast for sure. Would there be any room for us in a world where we can't work and live under constant supervision of AI robots? The next arms race undoubtedly involves the US and China trying to unlock the full potential of AI's capabilities in war. But if we continue looking for a way to use artificial intelligence as a weapon, we could find ourselves on the other end of the barrel. So, what do you think about the US and China potentially hiding some of the world's most dangerous AI robots? Do you think it's for the greater good? Let us know what you think in the comments below.